say something? You want to bring something to the table? What up, girl?
Hey, how's everyone doing? Just gonna say hi, take
What's
a
up? What's
panda
up?
for that awesome art.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta pause it. But how do I pause it?
My friends.
And just hop out the room. How about that? Say it again. Say it again.
Just wanted to awesome arts token panda because that fan art he's done of you, I'm a big fan.
Oh yeah, the fan art. Shit, I didn't even put that on top of the jumbotron. Let me throw that up there too. Yeah, he's been going crazy with that Expector 2 code fan art, right? Shout out to you, Token Panda. Thank you very much. That shit it's fire. Like it's really definitely dope. And you did capture
The essence that
you
is too
captured,
cold.
yeah, that and all the projects that I'm ambassador for, right? So yeah, I really like the original, so I'm gonna put the original up there.
Oh yeah, the
Because
original was the best. The others
the
were
original does
great, but
the
the
original.
original. That's probably how I would
Yeah,
picture
yeah.
you. In all fairness, too cold, like the original.
Well, I mean, it's not me, but it is a good representation of me, right? As I said, when I dropped Two Cold Coin, right, that the art up top is or my profile picture is a representation. It's not me, but it is a representation of the LGBT community who is like me, right? Short hair, wears men's clothes, and all of that. So, yeah, right. I stay in hoodies. I have short hair, you know, and my favorite part about his fan art is the hair, right? Because you could look at the difference between my profile picture and the fan art, right? Like my profile picture right now is, it's I love it, right? But had they captured the real texture of my hair, it would make my profile picture pop even more. You get what I'm saying? Because my hair, even though it's that short, it is really, really curly and it is really a it's really
You've got really tight curls.
I do, right? As soon as water touches my hair, it's like it just shrivels up, right? And they're very nice, right? And I get quite a lot of compliments, right? From obviously from women and even men, right? That wow, you got that good hair, right? So it is one of my best features. I guess you could say, right? And so that's my favorite part of Panda's fan art, right? Is I'm like, "Oh wow, yeah, that looks like how my hair would be when I do my hair, right? All nice and like juicy curls." So yeah, he's been going ham though. He has been going in. Shout out to you, Token Panda. Shout out to you for sure.
Thanks, Hales. That's nice to hear. I haven't heard that Michael Jackson song before either. You're right. So thanks for that treat, also.
Yeah, right? You
Yeah,
like that.
I did
That's
like that. It was good.
man, you should hear it. Man, I
That's
was back
that's like
here
the
singing
idea
at the top of
that
my lungs.
that sounded like his music in the
Well, it
90s.
wasn't on his movie or his latest documentary, whatever it was or called.
It's it's such a hidden gem, but it's on the Invincible album.
Oh.
It's right. It's slap dag right on that. It's right on there, right? The album with his sister with the Scream song, with Janet Jackson and Butterfly. It's on there, man, and it's like it's a hidden
I
gem for
had
sure.
Thriller on a cassette tape, and I'm trying to find one just floating around, just because like I I want it. But then I think of like you look at the tape, you're like, how did music get on here? What? And then we're like, we can put 5,000 songs in there. It's like that makes more sense to most people nowadays than like 8mm tape, like stuff that Fleetwood Mac recorded on and stuff like that. The whole idea of printing sound on tape is far more bizarre, I think, than I just recorded it on a digital space. It's kind of weird.
I mean,
Hey,
that's
sorry, Tuco, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I mean, that's it just goes with the times, right? Like for me, I never understood A tracks, right? My dad used to always talk about A tracks, and I'm like, what the fuck is a track, right? And I never really seen one for the longest time. And to me, I I couldn't understand that concept of how the fuck do you pop this thing in and it just is playing, right? And so it's just like explaining a cassette tape or VHS tapes to kids today. They don't understand, or a rotary phone, right? I saw a YouTube video, a TikTok video, or something. I saw something where two parents, I think they were sons, asked their sons. They placed a bet. They said, "I bet you $100 you don't know how to work this. I bet you $100 you can't make an outgoing call on this phone." And it was a rotary phone. And they didn't know what the fuck. They were teenagers. They weren't like 8 years. They were like 16, 18 years old. Like they were teenagers and didn't know what the fuck to do with the rotary
The
phone.
files
They
are
like,
in the computer.
man,
Just
they took the first number, they spun it, but they didn't spin it all the way to the silver
Okay.
tab, right? The stopper. They took it and just like kind of flung it halfway up and let it spin back and then flung it again. Like they kept doing that. It was like a 5 minute video and they never got it.
It's wild.
just like making old mixtapes, isn't it? Where you'd wait for a song to come on the radio and then record it and try and get it before the DJ starts speaking again.
You'd record it on the weekend
Or if you were
before
lucky enough,
school on Monday.
yeah. Or if you were lucky enough, you had a twin tape deck, so you could, if you had some songs on one tape that you wanted to put onto another tape with some other songs, you could then do that as well. Um,
Yeah, that was
that was
drag and drop in whatever era. That was like the equivalent of drag and drop a file. It was like put two tapes in, push the record button at the same time.
yeah,
Yeah.
and just look at it now. Now we don't even need a cassette tape player or a Walkman or anything like that because it's all on our phones. So
Yeah,
we have
exactly.
one device for everything. We can do music, videos, photos, you name it. We do it all on one device. Whereas in the past, you'd have needed a backpack to take it all with you.
Or a fanny pack. Remember fanny packs?
Yeah, I remember fanny packs.
Right? So yeah, I mean, shit. That's imagine what the kids, uh, what it's gonna be like for kids. How many years from now? 50 years from now, right? So right now is the times of the cell phone, right? What is it gonna be when your kids today are older and explaining to their kids what it was that they were listening to music on, right? They're going to be telling their kids that they were listening to their music on their cell phone or their tablet or from their laptop from a streaming platform. What is it? What device is it going to be, right? For my my d- m- my timeline of music, right, was first hearing about A tracks, right, from my dad. There was a record player every here and there throughout my childhood, and then obviously cassette tapes, right, and then CDs, right, and then MP3 players, okay, and then so what is that? That includes the iPod, right, and then now here we are today, right, cell phones and streaming platforms.
Yeah, I wonder if the physical piece like melts away and basically becomes a hologram. Like I can imagine someone, laughing and saying, "You used to carry that like third of a pound piece of like technology in your pocket. You had like just like it's weird to plop the physical like gaudy looking
Ma-
piece."
Man, this is way better than a clunky ass Walkman or Discman.
Yeah, I know.
You remember how big those things were? And then people were going jogging with it and shit. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's terrible. I wonder if like that's what I mean. I wonder if like in 50 years, like you're saying, it doesn't become like we don't carry those things anymore. We can basically like generate a touch screen out of a hologram and not have to like put an iPhone in our pocket, just like we used to have to jog around with like a full CD player on your Shockwave or whatever that was called.
Man. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be very, I mean, shit, we're living it, right? It's gonna be interesting to watch, to see the transition, right? Because for me, it's been like it's been watching kids, and just compared to how my childhood was, it's just like, God, like, you guys don't even know what outside is, like,
Build a
you
sandcastle.
know. Yeah, not even just to be at school playing tag and running around, like your whole all the shit you did at recess, you were doing on your block with all the kids in your neighborhood. You don't get that nowadays. Like, there's no kids running around doing all that shit, right? They're all inside on their tablets or computer or gaming device, right? And the relationships I was in that had kids involved, it was just like, come on, let's go to the park. Like, let's go do something. Like, get off of that thing. Like,
Right.
put that thing down. You know what I mean? And then I had one relationship. He was he was very young, and he had it bad, right? And he was trying to take it to preschool, his tablet to preschool. I'm like, you're not taking that to preschool. Like, what? Like, no. Like, that's out, bro. And then he, like, when I say a temper tantrum, oh my God, it was bad. It was like I pulled his tooth out when it wasn't loose or something. It was
Right,
crazy.
that whole dopamine release thing is true when it comes because they know that like you're severing the piece that it like gives them like a sugar high or something. It's like
Hmm.
you're not holding it. It's like I don't know. It's interesting.
Exactly, right. Um, what up, X Freddy? What's going on, my guy?
What up? What up, Tuco? What up, everybody? Hey, I want to speak to them little kids, man. It depends what neighborhood you in. Like when you in the ghetto, they don't never go inside. They be outside till 12 o'clock in the morning, fucking playing basketball and shit.
Hey,
But
Well,
you
now,
guys,
how little though? Are those teenagers or
no, these
how?
motherfuckers is like 7, like ruining my property value and everything.
you guys remember those big old rocket slides they had at the park? It's like a huge old
uh,
rocket,
yeah, the metal slides that burn your
right?
ass sliding down them. Yep. Um, for sure. Oh, real quick, in case you guys haven't noticed, I just got the feature last night. Okay, if you guys want to chat amongst yourselves while in the space call, right? And I'll be tapping in there, checking it as well. In the corner, there is a text box, and um, if you guys want, you guys can chat in there, right? As we're kicking it and whatnot. If you happen to be busy and you can't join the conversation, or if you have a question and you can't get to the mic, right? Because you're at work or you're, you know,
It,
parenting or
are
whatever
we
it is.
are we chatting or is this a post?
Well, it's both. It will be both. It will be a public tweet, but you could chat in here while the call is going because it takes you directly. to right underneath where the chat is. I
Oh,
mean,
I
where
got
the
you.
space call is.
I got you. I got you. Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, we were vibing a little bit earlier, waiting for, you know how we do, waiting for Kamikaze and Lemmy to pop up. But we keep the conversation going, right? So I don't know where you stepped in, X, but we were talking about the evolution of music in your life. How what is your timeline of music, right? So I was obviously I never used it, right? But I always heard about A tracks from my dad. Okay, so I had A tracks. Every now and then there was a record player in the house, so I am familiar with records. Okay, and I used to like fling the records and shit, right? Like breaking what frisbees for me, whatever. And then cassette tapes, right? And then CDs, and then MP3 players and iPods, and then now here we are today with streaming platforms. So how do you remember music evolving through your life? Up, you're rugging. It's about to be a whole bunch of bullshit. See, it's telling us when you're about to lie. No, I was playing. But you were sounding like a banjo for a second.
I'm sounding now.
You good?
Okay, so I remember my mom had a tape. She had a tape of Keep Sweat. She used to play the shit out of it till that motherfucker used to pop and the little string used to come out and shit. So I know every fucking Keep Sweat known to man. Like I could sing you every fucking Keep Sweat songs. My mama played the shit out of it.
Go ahead, do it.
I want your body. I don't you know my loving baby. You got me twisted up, girl.
Oh, baby. Oh shit. Oh, that's hilarious.
Do another one.
I gotta hear the song to remember how the shit go, but I know the whole shit. Trust me.
Oh
Come on.
my god.
See you last night. I help you
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Seen you last night. Wanna know. Yeah, I wanna know.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's get the party started, yo. Bring it on, Triple X. Sing that Keep Sweat shit, bro.
Hey guys, how is everyone doing tonight? Is everyone...
What up, Wolf of God? What's going on with you? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm sitting in the what is called sun ball, licking some
You're
sun, and have one beer.
you're sipping on what?
Sun ball, sun ball.
You're sipping on some scissor.
I'm sitting in the sun ball, and
You're
like the ball of the sun, licking some
you're
sun.
you're sitting in a sun
He's
ball.
tanning. He's tanning.
Oh, okay. Well, how are you tanning and it's nighttime?
Yeah, I'm tanning. It's like in Norway, the sun
Opposite
is always
place
up
of the world.
till midnight almost in the summertime. So it's amazing to
Oh,
take
okay.
some tan
Okay.
in the sun.
He said Jake said he's tanning. He's tanning.
Yeah, and you
My
guys,
bad.
everyone all right?
Yep, we're chilling, waiting for the guys to get here and kick this thing off and do what we does. You know what I'm saying?
Where them Hollywood motherfuckers at?
I don't know. They should be strolling in any minute now, but shit. I'm keeping a conversation going, right? Shit, I wasn't even expecting that. It wasn't a part of the plan to have the evolution of your music journey. That was to Token Panda, right? He because I was playing some music earlier, and then we got up here and started. He started talking about um tape players and stuff. So
Remember the CD player, and you couldn't really do nothing because that motherfucker skip if you did too much with it.
man, do you remember trying it? Do you remember seeing people jogging with them big ass Walkmans and CD players? Like,
Hell yeah, I was one of them people.
man,
Remember plugging the holes on the tape so you can record?
yeah. Yep, right. And if you like, you were an alien if you didn't know that trick, right? Remember that shit come unraveled, the string of the cassette tape come unraveled,
Oh
and
man, then you gotta
you
take the
spent
tape apart.
yeah, but then
You
you
just need a
spent
pencil to wind it all
but
back in again.
yeah, but how long until you figured out about the pencil? That's what I was about to get into. How long? How many times did you try to suck that tape back into the cassette with your fingers before you realized the fucking pencil trick?
Yeah, I was using my
Once, and
pinky.
my dad let me do it for ages, and then went, there's an easier way to do that.
There he is. There he is. We got Kamikaze in the building. What is
Yeah,
going on, my
Kamikaze.
guy?
Hey.
Bring your ass up here and start rapping for us, goddamn
Hey, I gotta test the waters first to see if my mic is not a problem today. Is
Hey,
it
hey,
Well, no, you got feedback.
when you do fix your mic, you gotta do a Keith Sweat song.
Yeah, when you open your mic, you got feedback, Kamikaze.
I forgot
When
all about
somebody
that
starts
that
talking.
pencil trick. That I forgot all about that. It's hilarious.
Right, right. It like how long I'm telling you, I did that shit hella times until I figured out that pencil trick.
I think
And I don't even know how the fuck I learned it.
I found out like the day before we all decided to ditch the tape decks. It was like someone, and then like the next day we didn't use tapes ever again. I was like, oh, that's cool.
What is the saying? I was today years old when I found it, and now I don't need it no more. That's hilarious,
me. Hey,
man. That's hilarious.
was y'all fucking with MP3 players and shit?
A little bit, but not too heavy. So those were the mini. So the MP3 player started out as the mini CDs, right? Them like them ones that were as big as a quarter, as big as a $half, right?
They had a short span of. They had a short run. They weren't around. They were a little while. I think I had
Yeah,
one and it didn't work.
it didn't make the cut for a trend. That's for sure.
The
Because
mini disc was
they were
cool
not
though.
Cause the
they.
Apple products shut it down.
Yeah, here he goes with that bullshit. Fuck Apple. All right, so we got our guys in here. We can start the wake and bake call with Lemmy and Kamikaze. So but that was some good opening conversation, right? Because we stayed on the topic of music, right? The evolution of music and our journeys with it, right? From A track to vinyl records to cassette tapes, then CD players, MP3 players, and then um, shit, where we at now with the streaming platforms, right? So yeah, that's I think that's kind of similar to a lot of our journeys, right? A track though, I've seen an A track. I've never really like listened to music heavily. I maybe my dad might have played one. Like A tracks don't have a good history. Not a good history, but wasn't very prevalent in my life. Right? He didn't own hella A tracks when I was growing up, and he never used to like play music from hella A tracks. So um all right. Well, Kamikaze, what is going on, my guy? Let's test your mic out and see where we at before we get into the you coming in hot again, my guy, but I'll close my mic. Go ahead.
Hey, what's good? It seems like yeah, my mic is always bad, but yeah, I hope everyone's good. Yeah, we're ready to start the Wake and Bake vibes today. Just catch some vibes. Um, yeah, have some great conversation. I think we can even continue with this conversation you guys have been having already because it seems interesting.
It's too cold, wrong. That was my bad. I was just getting it queued up.
All right, no stress. Yeah, so I'm thinking we can even continue with this conversation, the one that you guys have been having. You know, and then get on with the conversation that I had in mind. But yeah,
Fuck,
what's good with you, Tuco?
fuck,
What's good with you,
fuck
Gorilla
that.
Jakes, aka?
I want to hear a hot 16. Somebody give me a hot 16. Kamikaze, quick, go.
All right, so before we get started, let us hear this track first, right? Let's do how we do. Let's get the vibe set right for the people at work, for the people got their kids doing house chores or adulting around town, whatever it is you're doing. Let's set the mood and let everybody know that we are here chilling and getting ready to get started with Lemmy and Kamikaze, right? With the wake and bake vibes. So let us catch this vibe with the opening song that we always play. And while we're doing it, per usual, if you haven't already, please retweet the room out. Let everybody know we are about to get the wake and bake vibes underway. And just so you do know, this song, the exclusive track of the week, and the track that is going to be played from a artist who is on the Sonar Muse platform, all three of those songs will be being played off of the Sonar Muse platform, and the artists will be being paid in real live time as the song is playing. They will be getting their monetization drips drop to them as the music is rolling through your ears. So here we go with the Sonar Muse track to start off this wake and bake vibes before we get started into these dope conversations we're about to get into. So let's get to it. It's too cold, raw and uncut. You know the vibes. Sonar Muse for streaming XRPL blockchain music. NFTs to prove it. Triangular trap tsunami. This how we do what we do when we do it. Catch our way.
We mad Solar, our Muse, Sonar, on that XRPL, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up their teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola.
Life is my muse, don't get confused, just know my vision. Sonar, steady wins a race, I keep my pace, but I can't go slower. Haven't heard the fat lady sing, so I guess it ain't over. So we ain't taking no losses, yeah. On my boss shit like Chris Larson, yeah. Oh, whoa, stacking that digital gold. I keep my standards higher, so yours is lowered like limbo. Like the wallet, I store funds and I keep my flows very cold. Now that's music to my ears. You can't call that Wimbo, call that Wimbo. Keep my funds in the some wallet, cause it adds up. Yeah. Like my secret key, she likes to back it up. Yeah. XRP drip drops, I like to stack it up. Generational wealth through royalties, I couldn't plan enough.
We mad Solar, our Muse, Sonar, on that XRPL, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up their teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola. No SoundCloud, no Apple, no Spotify won't cap you. Tell my independence, just stay relentless, no pressure, no hassle. Don't inconvenience yourself for that generational wealth. This is on our Muse with Weembo. I'm finna touch down till Tebow. Our babies, they threw them the gators. Now the music, they taking our paper. We're African drug, they taking our flavor. Culture, vultures. I had no relation. So on the Muse, I got my own station. The Weem away, I changed my location. Move at my own pace. No, I'm not racing. That boy and me gon' teach you about patience. We mad Solar, our Muse, Sonar, on that XRPL, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up their teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola. We mad Solar, our Muse, Sonar, on that XRPL, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up their teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola.
Hey, bro, stop being a bitch about this shit. You on some hoe shit. You fucking signing 360 deals. Motherfucker on your publishing. Motherfucker on your merch. Motherfucker on your whole life. And you happy about that shit. Look, fuck with this Sonar Muse shit, bro. Stop getting pimped. Stop being a bitch about this shit and go ahead and get on this real pimp and fuck with this Sonar Muse shit, bro. Hey, stop being a bitch. Stop crying about how you can't get signed and all that other shit. Check it out, check it out. Either you gonna be a bitch about this shit or you gonna be on some player shit. You gonna fucking do it yourself. You tired of getting pimped in the music industry? Fuck with this real shit. Just fucking do it yourself, bro.
Triangular trap tsunami.
We mad, Solar, our Muse, Sonar, on that XRPL, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up their teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of Coca-Cola. We mad, Solar, our Muse, Sonar, on that XRPL, it get bipolar. Haters grinding up their teeth, messing up molars. Global from South Africa to the home of...
That's one of my favorite songs. Hey, XLemi, good to see you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is a Sonar Muse track, right? And usually we don't get X on the mic, right? Because he be at school in Brazil while we're underway. I see he has time today. So let us ask you, right? Have you been seeing your micro payments go? Have you been seeing
Hell yeah, hell
your
yeah.
bag go up, right?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. That shit is like amazing. That shit is like, that's some fly ass shit. Hell yeah.
Right? And that is because Lemmy, right, is giving X his credit for being on that song, right? And because he's given that credit, Lemmy is getting paid, Kamikaze is getting paid, and X Rated is getting paid. I think who did that beat is it did what it did Loopy do that beat? Oh no, Kamikaze did that beat, right? So yeah, and he's he's rapping on it, right? So they're all three getting paid micro payments as the song was playing live right there, right? So that's what's up, right? So shout out to all three of y'all. All right, all right. So as Kamikaze was saying, we could keep the conversation going on what we were talking about before him and Lemmy showed up, right? So Token Panda had got up here after, because you know how I do. I set the room up. I set everything up on the jumbotron, and I kick it with the people before the fellas show up. And I was loading the jumbotron up, so I was playing some music while I was loading the jumbotron up. And Token Panda had came up and started talking about cassette tapes, right? So we started talking about the evolution of how music is delivered to the people now, right? So that was the conversation that we were talking about. So go ahead, Kamikaze. Take it away.
Yeah, it's amazing to see how everything has evolved through time. Like even the way we now paying for things. It's the same. It's the same concept. Like we started with the bartering system, and we went to cash. From cash, we went to the cards, and now we're going electronic and digital. So like,
Get closer to your mic.
closer
I
to your
can't hear
mic. I
you.
can't hear you. You can't hear me?
Yeah, there you go. That's
Yeah, there
better.
you go. That's better. Is that better? So I was saying, it's a similar thing with the payments as well. We we also going like from the whole bartering system. We've come a long way, all the way to now, electronic payments and digital payments with crypto now, and just paying with your phone and all that. So like even seeing this with music, the streaming side of things, from just having physical objects to play it from, like cassettes. I never experienced 8 tracks, so I don't know much about 8 tracks. But yeah, the cassettes is one of the first few um physical objects I've had music being played from. But yeah, it's amazing to see how it goes from there, like how things have gone from there, like from bulky things to something more sleek and more, portable. um the MP3 days, I used to enjoy like downloading all those MP3s online, and then just moving it to a CD and being able to play it wherever I wanted. Like ease of access with music is is a beautiful thing to experience right now. Um, that's my take. I feel like, yeah, we definitely going to more ease of access with everything. It seems like that's the way it's going now. So like even digital platforms, yeah, you are now being able to, have offline listening with most of these platforms now. And because before you could only stream online, right? But now, like, they're giving you opportunity to have it offline. It's similar to just having it on your phone, which is something I'm curious about too. Like, why did they stop allowing people to, download stuff off these platforms, like even like iTunes and all that? It's seems like something that's not being used or utilized as much anymore. But yeah, I still enjoy like keeping music on my phone rather than having it on streaming platforms. So what's your take on that though, Too Cold? Or anyone here, like, do you guys still have like music on your phone, or do you like prefer just streaming it nowadays?
Nah, for me, I like to have it, right? I want to be able to, because what if I break this phone or lose this phone or whatever, or my phone gets stolen or whatever, right? And it's just on that. I mean, no, I I mean, okay, that didn't make sense. Am I high? Shit, I don't even smoke weed, right? No, but I like
I heard you.
I I like to have it on both, right? But majority of it, right? Like my favorites, I'll put on the cloud so that I can play it from any phone. But more so, um I like to have it downloaded and saved, like either on a SD card or a USB drive, right? If for my laptop or whatever. But I want my music, like I want my shit. I want to be able to put it wherever I want to put it. So if I do get a new phone, I could take it off the card and upload it to my drive and be like, oh, okay, let me take this song from my drive and put it up here, and then add it to this phone. So I like to have it in both, I guess.
Do you
Yeah,
guys have like hard
streaming
drives?
not so much. Wait, say it again.
I remember back in the day, I had like hard drives where I was like saving all my music and things like that. But do you guys think that is like a thing of the past with downloading music and sorting it and having it on the
Well, on a hard drive, I mean, your USB, right, is I guess not the big old clunky hard drive, but I guess in a sense it's kind of a portable drive, right? So I think that big ass clunky shit is a thing of the past.
Remember when the MP3 player first came out?
Yeah, we were talking about that with Token Panda as well, and that didn't really that didn't really last too long though, right? Like it didn't really catch the trend to stay hella relevant for a few years. Like it was
Yeah,
gone in less than 5 years.
the Apple product shut it down.
Okay, you mentioned Apple again, and you're getting kicked off the mic, right? We are not endorsing Apple. They do not sponsor the cookouts or none of that, okay?
See,
Just so you know. Keep your eyes on the road, Jakes. Keep your eyes on the road. All Android over here, okay? All Android.
But can you take like a music NFT, download it, and put it on a storage USB and like run away with it?
Oh, that's a good question, Kamikaze.
Yo, that would be interesting to be able to like store the NFT for safekeeping. But I don't know. But like uh I think it should be possible for like an NFT owner to be able to download a song if they bought it. So like have unlimited downloads for a song if they still own the NFT. But yeah, I think it would depend on where you minting it as well, and the the smart contracts, if there are any that you're gonna be adding on with your NFT. So what are the terms and conditions you're including with owning the NFT? What rights do they have with the music? So those are some factors that um, need to be considered with NFTs.
Oh, thanks, Kamikaze, for answering. It will be interesting to see what it will be like in the future.
Yeah, definitely. Um, I'm I'm definitely eager to see how music is being utilized and how it will be utilized on the XRPL, especially um, even if it's not NFTs, but like music in general, how it will flow and the payments and everything like that. Um, yeah, it was a good question, and I wanted to clear up something to code. I wasn't the one who produced the Sonar Muse track. That was I think DS like Nintendo. Yeah, I think he was the producer for that one.
Oh, okay, okay.
But is there anyone that have seen that XRP is pumping today, or a little bit at least, if it's not going to focus over again?
Yeah, it popped yesterday after the interest rate announcement.
Yeah, I think it started to pump today after the recession announcement again.
Oh, no, I haven't looked at the charts this morning. Um, all right. So nobody else is gonna join the conversation. Okay.
Seems like you might be able to not run away with it on a USB, but it might be more like a hardware wallet type of situation where because you hold it, you can plug and play and move as many as you want to download. Like if you got to another device or just the platform, you could log on. You wouldn't need a device. You would need your hardware wallet or your phrase for a desktop device or something. And then because you hold it or whatever, you could jump on Buddy's yacht and you could play that song and no one else could or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because it would be fun if you could like have a USB stick and like just play your song how many times you would like to, like 20 times without getting paid for it. That would be something.
Oh, so that brings oh, go ahead, Kamikaze.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that that seems like a valid way to make use of the NFTs. What Token Panda was saying, um, being able to just have it on a hardware wallet, or even having it as a paper wallet, but your secret your wallet address has these NFTs, and whenever you log in using that phrase, whatever seed phrase, or however you access your wallet, um, being able to access platforms that provide a music service. Yeah, that should be possible and available. Where you can just log in and then seamlessly just play music that you own, um, and also be able to have it offline. that's something that should be available for people who own specific music NFTs or even digital downloads. I think even in this age, like having a digital download and paying with crypto is a good way to also it's also a good proof of ownership. It's a good way to show proof of ownership since it's like the transactions on the blockchain. So even owning just the digital download should give you some perks. Just buying it digitally and not having like an NFT associated with it. I think that also should be taken into consideration too. Um, I don't know if people are also eager in just buying songs without, having an NFT associated with it, but just have the digital download. Is that something you guys are still interested in, like the Web 2 scene with music and having that type of functionality in Web 3, just having like digital downloads and not like NFTs associated as well?
Yeah, I think that should be an option as well, right? I don't think that that has to go away completely. I think that that should still be an option because, yeah, I think there are people who are gonna be like, um, I don't want to own I don't want to own that NFT, right? And then I don't want to, I guess, have to pay to stream it either, right? Like pay, because if Sonar Muse leads the charge, right, and sets the trend like for paying monetization live while streaming the song, right? That could spread like wildfire once Sonar Muse gets in the right hands, right? And it could really be um, a big wave of how all artists start to proceed with putting their music out on streaming platforms, right? And then you got some people who probably aren't fortunate enough to every song that they want to hear be able to pay out the artist like that, right? So I think it should still be an option.
Yeah, definitely. I think so too. Um, because yeah, there could be people who aren't able to buy the NFT, and also people who don't want to own an NFT but just be able to have access to the song whenever they want. Because now, honestly, it being on the ledger is it's a perk. Having payments done on a blockchain, because they somewhat like forever. They stay there, and you can go back. You can go back and check if this payment was done, and people will be able to prove that they actually bought something or they own something. Unlike with payments now, if someone just leaves a certain platform, um, like say a Hulu, and then goes to a Netflix, they end up losing whatever they owned at Hulu, and they might have to get another way, or even have to get Hulu again and buy it again. So those kind of things um, are mitigated with blockchain technology at the same time, because you can just say, okay, here's what I bought, and here's a transaction that proves that I bought this. Yeah, so it's gonna be easier to show and prove that you own certain things with blockchain technology. So yeah, overall, yeah, downloading needs to be there. It still needs to be there. That feature is, I don't think it should die out with the streaming platforms and the streaming age. Um, because like the whole offline listening thing is an issue for me because like I don't have full control over how I can um use that audio file. Maybe I want to move it around from my one device, and now I have to download it, a song offline on my other device as well, instead of having to easily transfer it, which is something I find like to be a problem. So yeah, the whole download thing, I still like it. I actually enjoy having that feature, and I hope it's still there in this Web3 age. What's your take, Lemmy? Are you there? Um, what's good, bro?
Yeah,
Hey,
we're
by
gonna
the way,
actually just.
oi, so sorry, Lemmy. Love you. I'm just wondering, I see the pinned tweet at the top with the expector and the blue sweater, or what is it? Who is it? Because I have seen David Schwartz in these pictures and everything, but who is it on the picture? Does someone know?
Wait, what?
No, I saw you pin a tweet to go at the top with the expector art and the guy with the blue sweater.
That's
Well, I
a
was just
girl.
wondering,
That's supposed to be. That's too cold.
you to call. Is it you? Oh, it's cute anyway.
No,
Yeah.
it's not me. That's not actual. It's a rep. It's supposed to, just like my profile picture now. These are not images of me. They are representations of women that look like this, right? We have short hair, we wear men's clothes, but we are still women, right? These are not photos that I've sent to people and they've recreated my face. That's not my it's my hair, right? Like my hair and the kind of the style of clothes I would wear, but yeah. So too cold. That's
It's the
if
first
you
time I
read
have
the
seen you with. It's the first
if
time I have seen you without a hoodie. So it was a cute picture to go. Really was.
yeah, that was Token Panda. If you read the tweet, he created that fan art. Token Panda down there, he did that. But go ahead. Lemmy was saying something before Wolf of God cut in. Go ahead.
Um, yeah, I agree with you guys. I think that downloads should still be available. Um, I think that even if it's free or not, you still got to find a way to credit the artist if possible. But yeah, I think all options should be available for customer and the musician. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever like as far from a listening standpoint or from a buying standpoint, there should be an option available, like to make any platform user friendly. I mean, I can't really go into detail right now because there's no limit to what you could possibly do. But from what's out there, like from an Apple Music standpoint, from how people can listen to music, download music, buy music, there should be those options should still be available. You know what I'm saying? Whether you pay or whether it's free. So yeah, I agree with y'all.
I agree as well. I think possibly in the future, NFTs might get their own encryption, like WAV file or MP3 file. It'll be an NFT file, and it'll have all the metadata in it. So, yeah.
So how does it work if then I have like this sound in a non-fungible token? Am I able to then like take that and lay it into like PowerPoint presentation where I'm not going to be copyrighted to post it somewhere. And then part two of the question is like, is the artist still getting paid because it's getting played on the owner's creation? Do you know what I mean?
Those those things, I have no idea if that how that would work, but I don't think the artist will be getting paid for every play that someone, you know, makes with the with regards to an NFT. Um, I think especially if it's on a different service or platform, even if it's like made by the owner or the customer or the listener who bought the NFT, if they create their own, you know, platform or whatever to play the music or to put the music on, I don't think that um that would provide royalty payments or residual income. Because how would they track those plays? Because if they playing it on their own platform or using it for their own, you know, their own you know, terms or terms of use, um, are I don't think those plays would be counted, because how would they actually you know, gauge those plays, and you know, especially if it's something that's you know, being done offline. And yeah, that it is a good question. How would it even be put on, like you know, a PowerPoint and all that, like having an NFT? It means that like all the different standards for music from different blockchains would have to be like you know, installed.
Hello, we rugging?
Yeah, did he cut out or was that just me? I thought I was tripping. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think his mic is really sensitive, so if he doesn't like speak clearly or close enough to the mic, it just like kind of fades away. Or he's just rugging.
Yeah, I think Kamikaze's rugging.
hey guys. By the way, I was into this. What is it called again? Mint Mint dot something here the other day, and when is it approved on the website? Can anyone explain? If anyone is familiar with the Mint, when Mint dot what? Yeah, if yeah, because we are all waiting for the XLS20, yeah, and on the when Mint dot something you can see.
Yeah, Chris would know about that one.
Yeah, so what are you
Yeah, I know, but it's not right.
so what are you asking when you go and look at fuck, I fucking didn't hit the record button on this fuck. Any sorry, so what are you asking when you go to that website when the bar is full, when it's 100%?
Is it? I thought it was 80% or something, but
Oh,
yeah,
well then yeah,
it's all
when
only
it
on 30% now.
well, there you go. You answered your own question. When the bar is 80% for XLS 20, then should go live.
But now it's only like 30% or something. So, but suddenly everyone is agreeing on the same thing. So then we have it.
Wait, say what?
Now I said that the percentages of voting is not looking too good right now, but suddenly all overnight are voting the same thing, so then we have it.
Yeah, well, they did a new amendment. They put the 3 amendments all into one, so the voting, I guess, it started over.
Yeah, they compiled all the amendments into one, so they didn't have to redo voting again.
But now we have like 7 out of 35. Is that correct?
Whatever you see on the website.
Probably because it just started like yesterday or the day before.
All right, guys. Thanks so much anyway. But if everyone at the same time could like, yeah, now we are voting, then they are voting. So I think it's looking good.
And because the XRPL is decentralized, that's what's going to take a while.
I don't know what happened to the 2 guys. So
Let X sing Keith Sweat.
go ahead, X. The mic is yours.
I wanna know what's your real affection.
Come on, keep going.
That's it. I got to sing it with the song.
Looking at you from a distance.
I want. Mm, mm.
All the way from America to this.
Yeah, I think Twitter be tripping today too. I was in that one space call with the Expectar. There's like over 1,000 people, and it just kept cutting out. You had to go on to the web version of Twitter to hear it.
Do you need a web version to create a space as well, or is it someone that are stupid enough to like have 2 phones and create the space with the one phone, and then you can like take the other part with the other phone?
No, you cannot talk from the computer.
That was not what I said. I was asking, can you have 2 phones and set up a space with the one phone and complete with the other phone in the browser, or do you need a PC?
Now you can do 2 phones. 2 Code does it every day.
That's why majority of the times my calls don't run.
That's that rug protection.
You feel me?
I did have a question for Kamikaze though when he comes back, because now that the NFT marketplaces, they're opening up on testnet. I wonder if he's got any ideas of opening on testnet first.
Wait, what's opening it up on testnet?
A couple different marketplaces. They're running XLS20, but on testnet, and I'm curious if Sonar Muse is going to do the same, or if they're just going to flat out wait for XLS20.
Oh yeah, that would be a good question. I don't know. We have to wait for him. Maybe his phone cut out, or how, because he be having power problems as well. So I don't know what's going on. And Lemmy doesn't seem he's not really talking so much either. So I don't X-rated. You got to keep singing or something, bro.
Nah, I'm here. I'm chilling.
you know, I ain't want to go too crazy in the conversation like that. It seemed like the conversation was flowing, so I ain't want to really jump in like that.
I got
Talking about music mediums, y'all hear about? I forgot who it was, but they want to fucking
Apple.
connect your brain to music first, and they're saying that's probably one of the easiest things to do. Is just start with music, streaming music to your brain.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that. I'm cool.
You mean like some
That would
neuro streaming?
yeah, that would be a hard
Yeah,
no and a hard pass for me.
pretty much. It's like that's the first thing they're trying to test, or that was the report that they're really trying to stream music to your like brain and shit. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Well, better be some too cold music then.
But yeah, I remember the 8 tracks. It was the Commodores. That's what I listened to on the 8 tracks when I was a kid, and then the what's that one? That one old school fuck, I can't think of the name. Old school rap breakdancing band. Nucleus.
Red Eye, sing Commodores.
Slippery when it's wet.
That's it, just one line.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I know there's a lot more.
I have to go. I have to go grab some food fast, guys. But two cold spaces are known to be lasting long, so I bet I will check in not too long. So see you then.
All right, go fill your belly. Get in my belly. About to go get some food all the way out there in Russia. um, so I don't know what else to talk about, guys.
No, I want to hear Red Eye sing. Keep going.
Slippery when it's wet.
I don't even. Who the fuck is the Commodores? How they look? Is that like some is that like some Motown type shit, or is that like some funkadelic type shit? What the fuck is
Nah,
that?
it's some three. Nah, it's some Three Musketeers type shit, boy.
I know. Three Musketeers. I know what I want. I want to get at. I wanted to get at. I wanted to get at Lemmy. Lemmy, tell me why I heard a song, and Too Cold wasn't at the end, like with the triangular trap tsunami. What the fuck are you doing, bro? You know she's
She
supposed
was.
to do the
It's
drop
cause
at
she
the
was at.
end.
It's cause she was at the beginning. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah. Now what?
Yo, when we gonna get this wake and bake going, bro?
Nah, it's coming. It's coming. I just been busy, but it's coming. It should. What we in? We in July. Give me till mid or end of August. It might be way before that. I got
Hey,
you.
There's one Richie in the Commodores.
Huh?
She's a brick house.
oh, okay. She
She's
mighty.
mighty.
Ow.
That's more funk, isn't it?
Hales, I don't know what be going on, but every time you talk, like your first like 3 to 5 words, it's always muffled. Like it's been doing that since the beginning of you being in the space calls. I don't know what it is, and I think that's why a lot of people be like, "Huh."
Okay. It's probably
Yeah,
my phone. I think I need a new one.
there you go. That came in clear.
Nah, fuck that. Hells, it ain't your phone, it's our phone. We need to get new phones. Fuck that. Don't let Tuco make you get a new phone. It's our phones.
You getting a new banjo? You getting a new banjo, X?
Nah, that's y'all phone that's banjoing. My shit is clear. I can hear myself.
Oh, okay.
Hey, y'all fuck with the high tops that group that Steve Harvey was in. When the funk hits the fan, all the people wanna jam. Get with me, get with me. Gonna shake your booty till it drops. Ow.
Get him in the studio, Crypto Red Eye. Get him in there.
Baby walking up
add
down the
some auto
street.
tune.
Baby walking down the street. Hey, y'all say come over here, Q take X-ray. They gonna tell you what to do.
You kind of sound like Frankie Smith from the Double Dutch Bus.
That's cool. That's what I was going for. Hey, y'all remember? Y'all remember when y'all remember when rappers used to rap like what's that motherfucker? Was that Kumo D? Like the Wild Wild West. Y'all remember motherfuckers used to rap like that? Like fucking nursery rhymes and shit.
Hey, that man had Cisco on the Wild Wild West song with him. You remember that shit?
We used to go
Man.
uptown, 130 Ninth Street, doing.
Oh yeah. What they rap like Curtis Blow.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of that Curtis Blow.
It's Curtis Blow, and I want you to know that
Yeah,
these
yeah,
boys
yeah.
burn. Bring it up,
That
bring
shit
it
was
up, bring
fire.
it up.
He was a Jay-Z of his time.
Hey man, everybody was rapping like that. sound like the Allstate commercial. Goddamn. That's like if the Allstate commercial guy was a rapper, that's how he was sound.
Oh, that's Omar Epps' daddy on Love and Basketball. You talking about him?
Yeah. What's that dude name, man?
No, I don't know, but that's the one that cheated on Whitney Houston on Waiting to Exhale.
Yeah, wait next hell yeah. Don't nobody know his name though. It just be like, man, the Allstate guy, the dude who cheated on so and so, Omar F's daddy. Like, get his name, get his government.
You know what? My favorite part on Waiting to Exhale was when old boy that was on Soul Food, that fuck girl sister, when he had told Angela Bassett, he was like, I'm going with her to the party. I don't think she deserved to be alone. I stood up and started clapping. Even I said, I don't know why you on the makeup. I ain't got to with you in the shit. Snow Bunny,
Hey,
we about to have
X-Rated, you
fun.
banjoed up right now, man. You sounding like BBK Meet the Hillbillies, bro. You working? Nah, you good now. You good now.
Nah, when he had told Angela Bassett that I'm taking my Snow Bunny to the Christmas party. You go ahead and stay home. I don't know why you putting that makeup on. That was my favorite
Yeah,
part of
I
that
remember
movie.
that shit. Man, you want to know something? I never seen that whole movie in its entirety, but I know what part you talking about.
Bro, you gotta watch it as an adult. Like that shit is funny as fuck. The whole fucking movie is hilarious.
Yeah. The dudes in that shit was going crazy. I remember the dude in Soul Food, like they was on his ass. They was on Buddy ass.
Every role he play, he always ain't shit motherfucker. Every bro, he always ain't shit motherfucker.
Exactly. So it's like they got his ass again.
Remember Houdini? I'm a hoe. You know I'm a hoe. I rock 3 freaks at every show.
Whoa, Houdini! Oh, Houdini saying that? I didn't even know that. I wouldn't have known. I
Yeah, that's
thought
classic.
Houdini saying, "How many of us have them friends?"
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got they
yeah,
got
yeah,
a
yeah.
they got a lot of hits actually.
Yeah. The reason that I know about that song, and I honestly never heard the version you sang. Lil Flip sampled that shit. Lil Flip, his first album, when he was wearing the leprechaun shit, he sampled that. He said, "I got flow, you know I got flow." And when you said that flow, and when you just did that flow, I was like, "Oh, that's where he got this shit from." So that's a hip hop fact for you.
Hey, Lil Flip is back. He just did a interview with Vlad TV. Look like
Yeah,
he
he
got
everywhere, man. He everywhere.
is
I actually like Lil Flip.
he coming back out with some shit.
Nah, I don't know about all that. I ain't look for all that. I think I seen him doing an interview too. He like it looked like he signing some artists and shit like that. He may be coming out. He might be doing his thing, but I ain't paying attention.
Who the fuck want to sign with Lil Flip?
Hey, apparently he doing his thing underground. He always been a hustler. He always been a.
T.I. beat his ass though. He ain't fucking with T.I. T.I. knock his ass out. He don't want to restart.
Yeah, man. They that's some interest. They both interesting. Interesting cases.
Hey, Lemmy, what's what's Strub the Ground?
Oh, Scrub the Ground? What you know about that?
I want to know what it is. What you tell me.
That's women twerking, scrub the ground. They get on the floor and twerk. They scrubbing the floor.
They scrubbing the floor with their ass.
Yup, they twerking. They making it twerk. They scrub the ground.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never understand nothing Quavo would be talking about, man.
Oh, Quavo said it. Oh, what song he said that in?
That's the song. Scrub the ground.
Nah, cause all right. So here's the thing. That song is an old song in Atlanta, like in the '90s. And you want to know something? I think I heard this song you talking about. So I didn't even know you was referring to Cuervo. I said Cuervo. To Quavo. It's an old.
Yeah. I was talking about Quavo.
Yeah, that's an old ass song in the '90s in Atlanta. So that's where he got it from. You know what I'm saying? Like scrub the ground.
I thought that was the other cats from Miami. I thought that was a Miami song.
Oh,
Oh
Two
shit.
Live Crew.
Yeah, or one of them was it 75, 69? One of them.
It might. You want to know something? It might be. But when I was young, that's what I was hearing. You the DJ. You probably could tell me. But when I was growing up down here, that's what I heard. I thought it was some Atlanta dudes. It might be some
Nah, it's
Miami dudes.
Miami. Yeah, it was Miami.
Okay. Yeah. So whoever sang it or who didn't sing it, it's an old ass song in the '90s. Somebody made it before Quavo.
Yeah, I
Niggas
know.
did.
Yeah. I was talking about when Quavo jumped on it.
Oh, when he said it, okay, shit. Yeah, nah, he saying the same shit they saying. Girls twerking, they scrubbing the ground, they doing their thing, and getting the money.
I want to rock. I want to rock. I want to rock. I want to rock. Boom, ba-dum, bum. Hey.
Yeah, that's some strip club shit.
I thought you were about to sing some raw bass.
I don't even know who Rob Bass is.
You don't know raw bass? I want to rock right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Rob Bass and I came to get down.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. I like the Whopper. Fuck the Big Mac.
Is that what he's saying?
Heck
I
yeah.
like the Whopper. Fuck the Big Mac.
Yeah. It takes two.
Hey, where they from? They from the East Coast?
You already?
Oh, you know I don't fuck with that. That East Coast shit don't get no play in my ride.
It should. Snoop Dogg sampled it.
Yeah, because I didn't know what they was doing with that shit. So Snoop had to put this in on. Yeah. On there,
Hey, look, you talking
fucking
shit,
with
and
that
now you
East
sounding
Coast
like a
shit.
bad joke.
Fuck. Yeah. I'm still keeping that East Coast West Coast beef alive. That shit ain't dead. We about to start that shit back over. Hey, let me. You seen YG and Tiger? You seen them cross dressing and shit?
I ain't watched the video. I seen the picture you sent me though. I ain't watched that shit.
Please watch it, please, because they was having fun. They was like, "Oh, I finally got a reason. Put my little dress on." Tiger was checking his makeup. He was fucking making sure there wasn't no lipstick in his teeth.
Oh man. I'm pretty sure they enjoyed their second life. You did? That second life shit.
He was smacking his lips and shit. He was making sure his weave wasn't in his faces.
That nigga got his titties done.
I don't know if they went that far, but they had a weave in for sure.
These niggas is hell, boy.
They're on some Lil Nas X.
I mean, it really ain't no different than Big Mama's House with Martin Lawrence and what's her name, and didn't Kevin Hart do that shit? All them actors who did that shit ain't no different.
Hey, you got to hear Steve Urkel talk about. I don't know if y'all remember on Family Matters when he was dressed up like that little Southern Belle. He said after he did that shit, he cried like a baby, and told his daddy, I don't want to dress up like that. I don't want to play that character."
Who, Jaleel White?
Yeah. He hated that shit. He hated that shit. But it
He
was
did
like, man,
he did that shit though. He
he
did
did
that
that
shit
shit was
though.
funny as fuck too.
He did
That
that shit
motherfucker,
though.
that motherfucker was Stephon Arkell, Bruce Lee. That motherfucker was trying to fuck Eddie Winslow.
Hey. Hey, it's crazy that you brought that up because isn't you watched The Shy, right?
Not really. I'm from the West Coast, so I don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah,
Nigga, I'm from Atlanta. Nigga, I'm
mess
from
with that.
Atlanta. I watch it though. Nah, but
No, I seen a couple of episodes. Go ahead.
Jakes, the dude from Family Matters is in there. What's that dude name?
Waldo?
I think I think that's what it was. It's one of them dudes. I know he was on Family Matters though, but it's just ironic you said that because in the first season they was asking the dude, the brother to be a trans or whatever, and they had to kill him out. Now I ain't got nothing against nobody, but it's just like it's crazy how they asked him to do that. He said no. He said he didn't want to do it. And then they got him killed out, and then the other dude came in and filled his role.
Yep, he said shit. I do it. Like, how much you gonna pay me? Fuck
Yeah,
it. Like,
he did it. Yep, he did it.
hey, that speaks to why motherfuckers like shit. If you got a job, you better be working on a side hustle. You better be working on your own business. You better have a hell of an investment. You better have rental property. Because if somebody asks you to sell your soul and you need to pay your bills, you better put that fucking dress on or else.
Facts.
Yeah, Hollywood make everybody do that shit, right?
Facts.
No, but
Fuck,
they didn't make
fucking
them
like
do
that.
nothing.
What's that one movie? Tu Wong Fu.
Two on four. Who in that shit?
Uh,
Oh, that's Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan.
that was like Wesley Snipes, Patrick Swayze, a couple other guys. Oh,
Check
but
that
oh,
one.
Kamikaze. Um, on the marketplace on this platform. So there's we got NFT marketplaces opening up right now on testnet using XLS20. Do you plan on using the testnet at all, or are you just fully waiting on for it to be live?
Right now, we actually are testing the test net and the dev net. This week I've been just doing my research and testing it out myself. So yeah, definitely, we definitely have to test it out before having it on the platform, because yeah, we gotta get the template right before it goes live. So yeah, we're not waiting for it to just be on the main net. So yeah, yeah, definitely in the weeks to come, gonna be testing out the metadata as well, XLS24, and as well as yeah, just how minting would go on the XRPL, as well as how we would get the data and extract it for each NFT, and differentiate between a digital download and an NFT purchase. So all those things, yeah, we definitely working on this week and the weeks to come. So yeah, that's definitely something we're doing now.
Nice, nice. Do you plan on opening it to the public during testnet at any time? Because some of these marketplaces are like open to the public too already.
Yeah, so for the beta testers, yeah, we definitely would have them be able to test it out and try it out with their music on the platform. So yeah, we would be willing for yeah, our users to try it out and be able to play around on the platform, and how the flow of things would go in our ecosystem. So yeah, that thanks for that question. Thanks for that question, Crypto Red Eye.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, and I believe all the public needs to do is have a test wallet too as well.
Yeah, definitely. They would need to have a testnet wallet or DevNet wallet. Because if they use actual funds on the testnet, I think they might lose it. I've never tried it out though. I've never tried using my actual wallet before. So yeah, I think if you do use if you do use your actual mainnet wallet, you might lose those funds if you sending it on the testnet. So yeah, better be cautious and make sure you do have a testnet wallet. I think you can get one on XRPL services. Am I correct? Yeah, I think so. You can get one from there.
So are we getting closer to the XLS20 time? We getting, or is it just that
Bro,
testing?
that shit ain't ever coming out, bro. Bro, it's never coming out. It's never coming.
You know what? I think they actually, yeah, they just waiting. I don't think it's time yet, but yeah, there's validators that still need to vote yes. Um, we far from actually getting it on next or onto the main net, but yeah, I think people are just cautious and waiting to see if it if it is something that should be on the main net. So yeah, it's understandable though. It is understandable because the XRPL can't have um, you know, functionality or tools that are not being used as much. Like for example, something like checking, like if that was to you can't really remove features once they're on the mainnet. So
You know, like something like checking. Yeah. So if someone is still using checking and they actually vote to remove it, they can't really do that because there's still someone who's using it or something like that. So those are the precautions that they're trying to take. And yeah, I do understand. Um, and it's a good thing that there are you know, marketplaces building on the dev net and test net, because you know need to prepare before, you know, being able to use such functionality. So having something ready beforehand is a good idea.
I feel like ever since I got in crypto, I'm always waiting for some fucking shit to happen. If it ain't that fucking XLS bullshit or a flare fucking airdrop or some other shit going on, I want my fucking money.
No
Yeah.
cap.
First they were voting on just XLS 20, and then now they compiled a bunch of amendments together with XLS 20, I believe, and they're revoting, and it just restarted like yesterday, the day before.
Yeah, I'm tired of all this decentralization and voting and all of this shit. I just want somebody to come out and say, "Yeah, we're gonna start tomorrow." Like, come on, let's go.
Yeah, decentralization is like pretty much a room full of captains. You could see how things would go like that.
Nah, I don't want to do it now. Yeah, I want to do it. Nah, I don't want to do it. Let's do it next year. No, let's do it next month. No, no, no.
Would you
Guys,
guys be willing to listen? Hey, hey, what's up? What up, Bitbombs?
Hey, Oogie Boogie here. I'm on the Bitfarms team. Honestly, like I can wait for XLS 20 to come out. There's a lot of projects that need time, and the better that XLS 20 is when it drops, the less mistakes, the more viability that it's going to have in the future with other projects and everything moving on to that or onto this ledger.
Agreed.
Man,
I agree.
man, man, if XRP is so great, why the fuck we got to make sure it's secure and we got to make sure there ain't no mistakes. If it's so great, that shit should have been already ready for the jump. Tired of this shit.
We have a disgruntled passenger on board. Get his ass out of here.
Patience is a virtue, man. Honestly, like, would you rather it be put up with bugs and flaws in the system, and then all of a sudden everybody's seeing this and they hop off the ledger, or when these projects come out, they have, you know, there's no mistakes, everything is perfect on the drop, and everything's been tested.
From the jump.
No, I mean I wouldn't care because I'm not even invested in XRP. That's that's what you don't understand. I'm an Ethereum guy. Like I'm just chilling with y'all today.
Oh, there's a bridge from Ethereum to the XRP ledger, so when XLS 20 drops, you're going to be able
We
to
want
move
to thank you for
NFTs to
coming
it.
out.
So that's going to be really huge, and it's going to pump the value of
We appreciate you
XRP.
taking your time out to spend some time with us.
The fuck is Jake's talking about?
Yeah, we can't hear when 2, 3 people are talking at the same time.
Who else is talking?
Bit Farms was talking. You didn't hear nothing he was saying?
Nah, I can't hear him. He's a listener on my end.
Oh, well, you gotta hop out and come back in.
Yeah, he was just talking about how XRP need Ethereum because they don't have smart contracts, basically.
Oh, my
That's
fault, Bitfarms.
that's not what I was saying at all. What I'm saying is there's a bridge to connect Ethereum to XRP already made. So the second XLS 20 drops, you're going to be able to move your NFTs from the Ethereum ledger over to XRP, making it so there's no gas fees. It's going to pump the value dramatically.
So what's your beef with gas fees?
And who made this bridge?
XRP Atom.
XRP Atoms from where?
Pixel Apes. That's what he won the hackathon for.
So you're saying the dev from Pixel Apes Rowboat Club created the bridge for Ethereum and XRP Ledger, and he won first place in the Ripple hackathon. Is that all correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for sharing that information.
Yeah,
You
that's facts though. I do remember reading about that, and yeah, I am excited to see. I'm actually excited to see how the bridging works in futures with the NFTs and seeing how that works. I think there would have to be multiple bridges though, because there's different types of NFTs and the different ways in which different marketplaces will be gathering metadata. So yeah, there might need to be multiple bridges. I think that program or the code base might just grow in future. So yeah, it's definitely something to look out for though. With ETH and with X rated saying ETH, XRP might need ETH for smart contracts. Nah, that's false. That's some cap right there. With the hooks being amended, and being available on XRP Ledger now, smart contracts are going to be available. So yeah, we definitely on the right track. I think everything that needs to be needs to be available now is available before the NFTs and XLS20 is available. So I think building and preparing for that, like Brit Farm was saying, yeah, we definitely need to do that, and we're gonna see a whole lot of growth on XRPL as soon as XLS20 is amended.
And the
Too
best
cold.
part about this is it's going to be layer one smart contracts.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
so
I,
so
I,
so what are we using Flare for then?
that's for connecting everything. So it's to connect like all the blockchains, basically the different networks together, because that's what Flare is for. It's is it a I don't know if Flare is a governance token or not. But yeah, I think it's to connect everything and allow for governance. If I'm not uh, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not really too fond of the full utility of Flare and what they're about. But yeah, I do know they're more about like connecting everything though. That's their main purpose though, to
Yeah,
bridge.
they're gonna be connecting all the blockchains that don't have smart contract capability. So once smart contracts are on XRP, uh, they won't really need Flare. And Flare is something to watch out for because I was in the smart room the other day, and they were talking about
The smart room.
yeah, the smart room. You know what room I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. And they're talking about how Flare is slowly going to be funneling liquidity away from all these other chains that don't have smart contracts. And that's going to be interesting.
Hey, just check the jumbotron. I sent the tweet. I put the tweet up there from when they won that hackathon thing, showing that they doing that decentralized bridge thing. Tuco, you sent me that. I don't know if you remember. I think you're the one who sent me that shit.
Yeah, I know, but this is recorded, so I want all the information out there so that when people go back to listen, they know exactly what we're talking about. You feel me?
I feel you, man. And y'all better. I don't know if y'all don't listen to XLemi no more. I put that in the song too.
Nah, we be in here bumping it every space calls. We still be in here bumping it, and I'm still out here trying to get it doing what it does. Yeah, this is what we be doing, like 20 days a week. It seems like.
Like every day. I feel you.
Oh, and in case you guys missed it, I am also an Expectar ambassador.
Whoa, turn up.
Congrats on that, yo.
Hey, all the projects on the XRPL trying to hop aboard before that motherfucking rocket blast off. Oh, hey, Tuco, hey, can you
I
Oh
don't want to
shit.
talk about it now, but when we get done with this wake and bake vibes, we gonna throw up a chilling call because some clown shit happened yesterday.
I was just
We'll talk
about to say
about it
some shit. I
later.
was just about to say some shit. Tuco, you turned up, man. Like you already know where nigga we came out the mud. That's some mud shit you came out of, like, and you got it popping. That's what's up. I wouldn't have known. I'm just coming on Twitter for the first time in like a month or some shit. Or since last week.
Well, yeah.
This
So
shit feel like a month.
I got 4 ambassadorships going right now, and they're all on the jumbotron. I got Combat Kanga, X Parrot, Xbot, and Expectar.
Woo, Xbox. Hey. Hey.
So, what is it? What exactly is that too cold?
What do you mean?
Cloud trying to get some of that too cold cloud.
Nigga, she lit. That's what that means. That means she lit. She all through there.
What do you mean as far as what does that mean? Being an ambassador, like be a little bit more specific on your question, please.
Is that like a project or is it like a show that airs projects? Just confused.
Well, you never heard of those 4 projects?
Oh no, I have. I was just wondering. So you're basically tasked with promoting them, is what I was wondering.
Yeah, not promoting. I don't do promo like that, right? But more educating, right, about the projects. I'm not a shiller, okay? And I'm not. You're not gonna see me tweeting like follow me giveaways and this. Like I don't do that. Like the information I'm posting about the projects are um things that I feel the community should know about, right? I'm not going to be posting every single giveaway. You hop into one of my mini space calls, right? I host a variety throughout the week. The schedule is pinned up to my Twitter page, and you could come in here and ask me about the projects, right? Compared to other ambassadors, right? You got big influencers who are quote unquote ambassadors for projects, right? But can you really go and talk to those quote unquote influencers about those projects? Can you ask them questions about it? Can you get questions answered in the tweets about it, right? If you commented in these influencers' comments, right? And I'm not talking about giveaway information or how many's in the collection, like to really help educate the community on what the project is. So I take my ambassadorships a bit more serious than other people may.
Yeah, I'm an ambassador for the XR Doge Classic, and I don't know nothing about the project.
Oh, that's really cool. Thank you.
No problem at all.
Oh, I see what's going on right now. Ah.
You heard that tone switch up, Libby?
Oh, damn! This shit took me back to '94, aka last year in November. Goddamn, last year in November. You remember that shit? I'm getting them vibes. These motherfuckers is funny, man.
Account is locked and shit.
I've been getting money way back in '94.
And I think this is a good time to play a tune. Yeah, I think maybe we should play the track of the week.
All right. So we about to play the exclusive track of the week. Is that what we're gonna get into? All right. So
Yeah.
Kamikaze has said the keywords. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's go.
We're about to get into the exclusive track of the week from Lemmy and Kamikaze. You're only gonna hear it here at the Wake and Bake, the Too Cold Wake and Bake Vibes, right? Where Lemmy and Kamikaze bring a track every single week to the Wake and Bake Vibes that you will not be able to hear anywhere else. They are not dropping it on their streaming platforms just yet, right? And just so you know how many tracks they have brought to the table so far, we are right now on the Wake and Bake Vibes number 18. So they have played 18 exclusive tracks brought right here to the Wake and Bake Vibes where it's heard here first and only, right? The only way you can hear it back again is to go back and play these recordings, whether it be this space call or you catch it on the Too Cold YouTube channel, right? That is the only way you're going to hear these exclusive tracks until they release this music, which I believe they're going to be releasing on Sonar Muse. That's just my speculation, right? Because I don't know. They haven't told me their plans, right? This their music, this their shit. So, like always, let's get into it and let's hear what how this exclusive track came about from the sources' mouths themselves. Let's hear how Lemmy and Kamikaze came up with this song. And what we're going to play is going to be called Uncanny Valley, played off the Sonar Muse platform. And as I am playing the song, they will be getting paid in real life, in live action as a song is playing. They will be being paid their monetization drips from the Sonar Muse platform. So they will be getting little drips in XRP as the song will be playing. So go ahead, Kamikaze and Lemmy. Let's hear about it.
Yeah, so the song is called Uncanny Valley. And before I give you my interpretation of what Uncanny Valley is, I need to find the dictionary or Wikipedia definition of it first, so I can give y'all some insight. Cause we went in, we went into we ain't necessarily going to the library, but we went in just a bit on it. 1 second, I should have been ready.
Y'all,
Who that?
y'all using them big ass words and shit.
I mean, we just trying to educate you, man. You can't be dumbed down. You can't dumb it down forever. You know what I'm saying, X-rated?
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Cause we trying to open you up, man. We trying to get you to the other side, man. We don't want you to be over there your whole life. You know what I'm saying?
All right, fuck it. Open up my third eye then. Let's go.
All right, so based on the dictionary, uncanny valley is a metaphor that suggests a human appearance or behavior can make an artificial figure seem more familiar for viewers. So my interpretation of that is like, you know, since we've been in this space and we've been knowing each other, we got certain bots and certain artificial and just in the what is this, the crypto space and internet, you got a lot of bots and you got a lot of artificial figures, like motherfuckers ain't real. And even in your everyday life, you know what I'm saying? Like you might refer to somebody as a bot. You might just be playing because they might be a snitch or they might be a hater or they might be a op or it's a bot. So Uncanny Valley, when I came across the word, just reading this shit, I wanted to make a song about it. Like, watch what you saying, who you talk to. Watch, just be careful of the certain things that you do around certain people because they don't have your best interest. They might be an artificial fake, a plant, you know what I'm saying? Like things like that, So I just wanted to expand on it as best as I could. It's not This song wasn't directed towards nobody. I was just reading and I was just like, man, this would make for a good song in our spaces and things like that because as
Undercover
exactly
haters, not
exactly
congratulators.
so at and this just and like the songs we've been making, it just been kind of it's been kind of divine timing. Look at how Too Cold, she got four ambassador roles. I didn't have no clue about it. Kamikaze just got him and his team just got their grant. Me, I'm still working behind the scenes. All of us have elevated from Jakes to X Rated. We all elevated in our own right, and as we elevate, you're gonna have some real people come through, but you also gonna have some fake people, and I look at them as bots. I look at fake people as bots, just like
As they exit the room left.
yeah. So and songs like this is like the raid. It's like for roaches. You know what I'm saying? So we just sprayed them out. You dig what I'm saying? We see you. We know what's going on, and we gonna keep doing what we doing. We gonna keep prospering. We gonna keep living our life, and we gonna keep making shit happen, whether you think we are or not. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Uncanny Valley is. It get deeper than that, but my interpretation is through the music, and I brought it to Kamikaze. Kamikaze produced the beat. He also got on it. He interpreted it how he want to interpret it. That's usually how we do our music. We don't really talk about the concept. I basically lay a foundation, or he'll lay a foundation, and we'll interpret it the way that we need to interpret it. And once again, I feel like he understood the assignment, and that it's a great timing for this song to be released. So Kamikaze can tell you his side of the story.
Yeah. So, shout out to Lemmy. It surprised me when I heard that he was rapping on the specific beat. I was like so hyped up when I heard him jumping on this beat and doing his thing, and I was like, oh damn, okay, cool, let me just go with the flow, because like me hearing his chorus, his hook, that that already told me the story. So I was like, yo, say less, let me just go in and speak about what I interpret Uncanny Valley to be. So for me, yes, there are, like Lemmy says, he calls them bots. I call them agents. Like agents in the Matrix. So there's those
The
people
ops.
who,
They the
yeah,
ops.
yeah, the ops. So we have so many ops in life, and we gotta find our ways to get through them and not let them get to us. Rather we grow and we be who we need to be, and follow our our purpose, our light, because there's those people who feed on negativity and a lot of dark thoughts. So yeah, that kind of thing, there's people like that. So you know you don't really know what's out there, and that, like, everything is available to you. So for me, Uncanny Valley, like when I rapped on it, I thought of it as, there's those people, yeah, these agents around you, and they thrive off the negativity, and we not like that. So like we all have been doing our thing, and we've been
I
growing
thrive off of negativity. I
within.
thrive off negativity. But go ahead.
And you you seem to like all that, all the negative stuff, all the stuff that's not good for you, the junk. Call it junk food. We'll call it junk food in this case. But yeah, there's those people out there. So and we tend to we tend to come better when we seek answers from within ourselves, and not get it from external sources, getting external validation, all that stuff. It tends to, you tend to find meaning to life outside of yourself and not within yourself. So there's those kind of people who thrive off the negativity, and always seek answers from outside entities rather than from themselves, because you can get the answers from yourself. So yeah, that's my interpretation. That's where I went with it. Um, yeah, shout out to Lemmy. This was a vibe. We enjoyed it, and yeah, man. I hope you guys enjoy the track though.
All right, here we go. Let's get into it. Uncanny Valley by Lemmy and Kamikaze.
The trap tsunami.
Uncanny Valley, work out my brain, no belly. Food for thought, X-Bot, I ain't talking rally. I'd rather eat a salad, a lot of goes to tally. Watch what you saying, who you talk to, they bought Marley Jammy. Good over evil, uncanny valleys ain't smooth. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute that they are real human.
I don't think that they know that everything is a go. Everybody's in a rush and I be taking it slow. Yeah, what do you know? Nothing though. Please don't call me bro, cause homie, you ain't kin. Where do I begin? I ain't from the dark side, I ain't Anakin. I have an adventure time, you can call me Finn. I go with the flow because life is sink or swim. I don't see them glow, I can see they light is dim. Seek answers externally, but they don't look within. We ain't them, all we do is win. They ain't making moves, standing still like mannequins.
Good over evil, uncanny valleys ain't smooth. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute that they are real human. Uncanny valley, work out my brain, no belly. Food for thought, X-Bot, I ain't talking rally. I'd rather eat a salad, a lot of goes to tally. Watch what you saying, who you talk to, they bought Marley Jammy. Like Young Thug and Gunner, Stone Cold, Steve Austin and Stunner. I kick it by straight to the curb, like the only black NFL punter. Ancient artificial intelligence, cannot be negligent. Talking about Talos, so talking about deadlifts. I am a god, I gotta stay reverent, cannot be hesitant. When you write, make sure you print legibly. That's my John Hancock, XRPL X-Bot. Went from the attic crew to Greece and Attica. These rhymes like pancakes, I flip them like a spatula. Gnarly radical, Euripides tragical. Escalate sit up and I strap music flows, look what I got. Mims, this is why I'm hot. Beat, boop, I'm not a bot. Resistance is futile, being a Borg is cool now. Going on tours, obsolete. Sonar Muse on many streets. XRP, drip, drop, gay hood, that's where I be. And I'm ballin' like I'm skilled to my Ludus little flip. Going straight to my flesh spot, I really can't see y'all. Uncanny Valley, work out my brain, no belly. Food for thought, X-Bot, I ain't talking rally. I'd rather eat a salad, a lot of goes to tally. Watch what you saying, who you talk to, they bought Marley Jammy. Good over evil, uncanny valleys ain't smooth. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute that they are real human. Uncanny Valley, work out my brain, no belly. Food for thought, X-Bot, I ain't talking rally. I'd rather eat a salad, a lot of goes to tally. Watch what you saying, who you talk to, they bought Marley Jammy.
There it is there. Uncanny Valley by Lemmy and Kamikaze. How y'all digging them vibes? That was a whole little vibe. You feel me? I was digging that shit.
I fuck with it. Lemmy was trying to sing off, sounding like Alicia Keys and shit.
You funny, man.
Uncanny valleys ain't smooth. Don't let them fool you. Hey,
For sure.
vibes,
For
man.
sure.
I'd
Vibes.
rather eat a salad.
X-Ray, you ever heard of Busha Banton?
Nah, what's that? Some Jamaican shit?
Yeah, he Jamaican. I was trying to be like him. If I was trying to be like anybody, I was influenced by one of his songs on that one.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I'm about to go to work right now. I wish I could roll one up and chill out with that shit.
For sure, for sure. It'll come out in due time. Yeah, watch out for the
He's a beta tester, ain't he?
who X-Rated?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
think so.
is. He is. He is,
Oh, for
and he has
Sonar?
access. Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tap in
So you can,
tonight.
Yeah, you can jam it on the website. It's
Jake's
there.
Jake's is supposed to be a beta tester too. He won a giveaway, and yeah, he obviously didn't take advantage of winning that giveaway when you had came to a cookout.
He don't want to.
Kamikaze,
He don't
did you
want to pay
send the
that
link though?
$5. He don't want to pay that $5 for the coil shit.
But you don't even have to pay that $5 to even just listen to the songs on there.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you had to get a coil subscription regardless.
Nah, not yet. Not yet. That'll be
There
as
was
soon
no
as
songs.
There was no what?
There was no songs.
Oh, there was no. Oh yeah, the music wasn't up when he went on there. Yeah, that I do remember
Yeah,
him asking me
that
how
was
to
like
get in.
6 months ago.
Yeah, nah, it's music on there now. It ain't there ain't like hella songs, but there's tracks up there that you can start playing.
Yo, Sonar Muse ain't even following me. I went on there, was no music, nothing.
All right, go up there now. It should be a little bit more lit now, bro.
All right.
Yeah, Jake's talking about some shit from November and shit.
Speaking of that, you know what? So I do have the cross chain call coming up Monday, right? So the cross chain call is bi-weekly every Monday, and the whole point is to obviously get in front of different different communities, right? And merge the different blockchains communities together, right? So I think this will be pub crawl number 5. So Kamikaze, I'm gonna talk to you in the background to get you on to the next pub crawl. I try to have one XRPL project and then two other projects from different blockchains. So yeah, it should definitely get you to get Sonar Muse to be the XRPL project for the next
no stress. Definitely talk about that. Yeah, for sure. Let me, bro. I want to ask, since the track is Uncanny Valley, like the topic I had for this week was similar to, how we were speaking about necromancy and all that. So like, what is the most uncanny stuff or things in the music industry? What uncanny rumors or like things did you hear about somewhat true right now? So that you found out were actually true. So some uncanny rumors or conspiracies that you heard and you found out that they were true, they real, they actually not cap at all.
uh, shit. All right, you just threw me. Um, you threw the light on me. I'm gonna go ahead and just make it controversial, cause I ain't gonna shy away from this shit. So you remember I sent you that shit the other day? We're talking about, so in the song, my verse start out. What I say? Good over evil, uncanny valleys ain't cool, ain't smooth. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute that they are real. So I started my verse off with Young Thug and Gunna. So I sent Kamikaze something the other day. Like I, I mean, it ain't really a rumor. He says it in his music. Like Young Thug made it known that he's like a Mason. And, I don't know I don't know if anybody in this room is affiliated with anybody who's a Freemason or anybody. I'm pretty sure we all know one. We all come across them and shit like that. But Young Thug has it's a tweet out there where he's like he got indoctrinated as a Mason. You know what I'm saying? So like with me seeing that, a lot of these artists that are in the mainstream, they, that shit is tied to like it's tied to the elite and it's tied to like Illuminati shit, like higher level shit. So that's like Kamikaze asked me this question. I'm just going all in, no holds barred, because that's what this shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like when he asked me that question, that's what this stuff is. Period. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. Period. So I can't shy. me personally, I can't shy away from it. I, I don't want to lead nobody astray. But yeah, Young Thug is amazing. So like, if you pay close attention to his case now, and you know what comes with being tied to that stuff, then you won't be surprised if he gets let free. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole. It creates for a whole psyop, and it creates for a whole distraction because we. I like Young Thug, I like Future, I like all of these rappers, but I also like XRP and I also like crypto. But I know myself, and I know that I can hold myself accountable. But there's other people who don't have that same balance, like as we would. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't study crypto; they just study the rap music. They study the entertainment field, and those are gonna be the people that get left out. So to answer your question, Kamikaze, that's one of the more recent ones. If it That's one of many because I'm just trying to stay on the uncanny valley topic since I said it in the track. Since I said Young Thug and Gunna's name in the track, to answer your question, that's one of my answers that I can give you. I got a whole bunch of them shits though. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what this shit I like to talk about. I can also answer answer in another way. I sent X Rated something. I sent X Rated something because me and X Rated was talking about the whole Tupac thing. So I sent him the '03 Greedo interviews. I told him I was listening to this artist from California. Damn, X Rated had to leave. Shit. But I'll do that next time. I'll do that next time because I want him to be in the room. I want him to be in the room when I answer when I say that. So I'm gonna just
And
hold off.
and X brought up something too. He brought up who the fuck is that? Tyga and YG, right? In their
Yeah.
newest music video. They're wearing they're wearing drag, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you know anything about YG, he's a hardcore gangster. You know what I'm saying? He made that song called "Fuck Donald Trump" and all the shit. You know, he's a well-known. He's gang affiliated and all the shit, and he's making a music video wearing women's clothes, a wig, and all that shit. So, was that by choice or by the industry?
Right. And if we dig deep enough, you'll see that he's probably more. All of them are tied to what I was just talking about. They're tied to that. It's levels to that shit. It's degrees. I'm sorry, it's degrees, and the highest degree is 33. You know what I'm saying? So YG could be a 5 degree, while Young Thug could be a 2 degree. But you got people like Walt Disney, who's the 33 degree. So it's levels to that shit. And in order to gain a degree, you got to do shit that YG did. You got to do shit that Thug did, and you got to be willing to go through what is that? Humiliation. People might have to get murdered over that shit. Like it get deep. So
What degree is Jay Z?
Sacrifices.
sacrifices. Yeah,
The
sacrifices. So
the the ritual sacrifices.
yeah, so Kamikaze, I hope I answered your question. You over here, you know what you know. I think you know me. I ain't finna, I ain't finna hold back and no shit like that.
What
Sometimes I
degree?
shouldn't even be talking like this. Sometimes I be feeling like that. Go ahead. What you say, Jay?
No, I was going to say what degree is Jay Z?
That nigga, he up there in the 30s. Goddamn, that nigga up there in the 30s. He's close to a 33, if you ask me. And I feel like he had to earn that shit throughout his whole career.
You seen that photo of him, right?
Which one?
The one where he at the meetings.
Oh, I might have. You got to be a little bit more descriptive though, bro. Yeah, he be at hella meetings.
Yeah, it's an old photo, and he's in there at the meeting with the
Yeah, yeah.
the whole suit on.
Yeah, bro. You know you. It's like it's a if you know you know thing. You know what I'm saying? I know we over here getting recorded. We don't know who's listening to us and shit. So
Yeah.
it's more than likely yeah that I think if you let me tell it, I think Jay-Z is 33. He untouchable now, bro.
Facts.
He untouchable now. P Diddy, like, all right, so like, but it's people over them though. It's people over them, so
Oh yeah, of course.
yeah,
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah, yeah. But it's
Uh,
lit. I sent you that video. You watched that video, so you already know where I'm going with this shit. You
nah, you
remember
ain't see you. Nah.
the video I sent you about the Kobe Bryant and all of that? You didn't get that?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
that one. Yeah,
yeah.
it,
Okay.
it explained all of it. Explain that stuff.
Yeah,
Hmm. So
yeah.
yeah, man, necromancy is crazy.
Yeah,
Kamikaze crazy for that question.
yeah, because like for me, that's what I was thinking of when I kept playing the track, right? That was a question that came to mind, and I was thinking like about what I found out. You know, one of the first things is yeah, the game is cutthroat. That's the one thing. It's not really all that glitz and glamour. That's one thing. You know, seeing it all in these TV shows, like movies, you know, episodes of TV shows where you know they speak about the music industry and you know shady record labels and shady you know managers and all that stuff. You know, I used to think, oh man, it's not all like that, but you know to you know do this thing yourself and get in the music industry and being independent, you tend to see all these things happening, especially with your peers, and seeing them if they actually get signed and stuff like that, that they experience those kind of things, as well as you know seeing how cutthroat it is. People try to make it so they jump over you and they willing to do whatever. So that's something uncanny for me. And then yeah, also you know these ritualistic stuff, all the deep stuff that Lemmy was speaking of. You know, we've had this conversation multiple times, and I agree. That's one thing that I found uncanny, and it is true that you know they go through all these certain initiations and rituals, you know, to get you know get to different levels. So that's one thing that you know, I didn't really think was true, but you know, you tend to see it now as soon as you know open up your third eye, transcend to you know different uh dimensions. You know, when you get to that state of you know seeing through all the bullshit, then you tend to understand that yo everything comes with you know you have to pay for it, you have to pay a price for it. So yeah, seeing that in the music industry, yo, it's crazy. It's sad, but yeah, it's the truth. Like there's so many initiations in any kind of industry. You have to go through some crazy stuff, and that's something I'm not I'm not willing to go through. So staying independent, that's the path I've chosen, and yeah, staying in the light. That's it. That's it, man. Can never stray from there.
Facts, facts. And with that being said, I know um a few spaces ago I was telling everybody I'm fasting on rap music and this and that and not really indulging in certain things. But over time, you know, I I've come to say that I'm back listening to certain things and opening my mind to certain things and digesting certain things, but it's only to get a perspective. It's not. It's I still love rap music. That's why I say I love certain artists and I love certain music. But now I listen to it and I listen to it and I gain a perspective. You got some of our youth, and you got some people that listen to the music and they try to duplicate it, they try to replicate it, and that's not the smartest thing to do. But as for me, I listen to it for to get a vibe, have fun, get a perspective. But I know when to draw that line, and it's important when you listen to certain music, especially rap, where you can draw that line. You don't want to go out there and try to duplicate what that next rapper's doing, because this rapper might be talking about shooting somebody in the head, murdering babies, doing wild shit. They be doing wild shit, but sometimes the way that the beat and the way that they flow and the things that they saying may come together and it just sound
It's
hard.
hypnotic.
Yeah. It is. But it might sound good, but you gotta have that. You gotta know yourself, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna say I don't listen to it, because I was listening to Wayne yesterday, and Wayne be talking about that shit. I was listening to Wayne is crazy. I was like out in public washing my car, and the old heads was over there doing. I was like, damn, I need to cut this shit off, man. Like Wayne, because even though Wayne is a great artist, he be talking about some wild stuff. I was like, man, I can't be bumping my shit and having whatever little kid. I believe I believe I believe in like that ripple effect, the ripple effect. What I'm saying? Let me
Don't
turn
play.
this shit down. Police coming by and shit. So
don't
yeah.
don't play in the garden and don't smell a flower.
Yeah. So it's all about perspective. So I say that when I was saying like I'm fasting off rap, I'm back to listening to it. I'm back to watching certain things, but it's with a perspective now. That perspective is key for me. Understanding is key, and holding myself accountable is key. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. If any of y'all was just like battling or thinking, needing validation, anything like that, that's what I
Yeah,
wanted to say.
man. That's
Yeah.
that's why I asked you what scrub the ground is.
For sure. All good. Yeah, that's that P Valley stuff, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, because everybody bumping it. It sound hot. Like, yo, what are they talking about?
Nah, that's just that girls twerking strip club music, bro.
I got you.
Hmm.
Yeah, man. Uh, so many things. Yeah, I also have limited the amount of music I listen to and artists I listen to as well. I feel like now I listen to more of instrumentals and beats and less vocal stuff, because words are spells at the end of the day, and you do get hooked on words, especially yeah when the beat is hard, like you guys were saying, like when there's a hard beat and the wordplay is on point. You don't really care what they saying, you just
Yeah,
feeling the vibe. Like it's all about
yeah,
like, yo, the energy that they gave out when they said that, and then like you like, damn, this song is the shit. You're not realizing that you actually, rewiring your brain to think about all that stuff, especially with rap nowadays, and the way beats are being made. We gotta consider what's being what's being said, because of the frequencies in the music too. That's one thing, one other aspect. Yeah, the frequencies. So certain words and certain frequencies from the instruments in the beat, they can tie in together and hit certain parts of your body on certain chakras. So yeah, you gotta be cautious of the music you listen to. So those kind of things I found uncanny, and they actually are true, that these things do affect you. The power of sound, the power of frequencies in music. I never used to pay so much attention to it. I'd never gave it too much attention, but now I give it the time of day it needs, because it is important now. You need to make sure that you have the right frequencies, the right message, and you speak in your truth too. You also got to speak your truth as well. Sometimes your truth might not be good, but it's okay as long as you speak in your truth as a rapper. But yeah, there are people who get influenced, like Lemmy said, and then they just bite the sauce. They get the sauce and they run with it without even understanding the process that the main artist did to create that. specific style or that sauce, you know. So those kind of things are, you know, things we need to consider as artists and listeners as well. That okay, we can't entertain every rapper that sounds the same and has the same vibes because not everyone is authentic.
Yo, to piggyback off of what you just said, I remember every time I would hear Ludacris move, bitch, a fight would break out.
So you know, like once again, Ludacris, that's Atlanta, and you know that ain't that's just like that's like the commercial version of songs that they got down here. There's so many songs like that, man. I done seen so
Yeah,
many people. I done seen so many people get beat up to songs in the club. Like,
yeah. I
man,
remember. I remember. The freaking Bone Crusher out in Atlanta too.
oh, never scared. See, though,
Yeah.
but bro, those are the commercial versions. So just think about all of the songs that didn't make it, like, but they was hard. But man,
Uh-huh.
I never forget it, bro. I was probably in like 10th grade, cause I'm from the south side of Atlanta. It's like outside Atlanta, like, but you go actually into the city. We went into this club, went into this teenage club, and they used to play all the songs. All the songs was fight music. Like Nuck If You Buck was one of them. So if you play
Yeah.
Nuck If You
Yeah.
Buck was another one that went commercial, but that was an underground song. And when you play those songs, you got to expect a fight. Like everybody gonna be turned up, but then if you got your ops in there, you got your ops, you got niggas that you don't like in there. Like it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a shootout.
Yeah.
But the songs are hard though. You dig what I'm saying? The songs is hard,
Yeah.
but it's like it put us against it's like we put ourselves against one another, and it's like damn, it's like the gift and the curse. You dig what I'm
I
saying?
I, I, I noticed. I went to a club in Atlanta, and everybody's just pushing each other.
Mhm.
You
Hey
know.
guys, I'm back. Speaking about Ludacris, is he still alive? Because I remember back in the days, almost 20 years ago, I was listening to this Blueberry Jum Jum song from Ludacris. Is he still alive?
What Ludacris? We we talking about the rapper Ludacris.
Yeah, of course. I've just said the Blueberry Jum Jum song from Ludacris. I remember
Oh,
from back in the days, so long ago.
okay. Yeah, I think that was like more like 10 years ago, probably.
Oh, it must
Yeah,
have been
he's
20.
still alive. He's still alive, bro. He's very much alive. He's alive and well, making movies and doing his thing.
Yeah,
That's great to hear,
Ludacris,
guys.
he outside. He outside, bro. But with that being said though, like even to finish my statement, this is what I wanted to say. Like even though I'm back to listening to those songs and doing those things, I've taken it upon myself to like try to not try, but to not talk about those things, to talk about something else, like bring something else to the game. You know what I'm saying? Not be a part of
Yeah. Well, I
that
mean,
realm, that
yeah.
realm. Yeah, my fault. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was saying you doing that, bro. You got
Yeah.
your lane now.
Facts, but
I'm just
yeah,
wondering,
I just want
do
to
you guys?
solidify with y'all. Like when I talk now, I just want to let it be known. Like, and I may still like jump into those realms, but it's gonna be from a whole nother lane. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be from like a higher frequency because it's frequencies to this shit now. Like you got high frequencies and you got low
Yeah.
frequencies.
Yeah.
So the low frequency is the shit, the move, bitch, get out the way, the nuck if you buck. But it's okay. It's okay. But you gotta be able, like, I feel like those low frequencies need to be controlled so we can limit the murders. We can limit the shit that actually that physically hurts you and emotionally hurt that will hurt you. But at the same time, with the with people saying what they saying in this music, shit, they hurting themselves, and then that ripple effect gonna hurt the people. So it's like it's no getting away from it. People gonna have to step they shit up all around. But I don't see that happening in this industry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
I
but
totally agree all the
you
time.
got your lane, bro.
Hmm.
Just
Have you
rocking your
guys been
lane.
barbecuing this summer because I like to barbecue a lot, but not all everyone likes it. Do you guys like to barbecue?
Yeah, I fuck with the barbecues, but I haven't been able to do it. I haven't been able to do any cooking or go to any myself.
I wish I had someone to do it for me as well. Hire someone.
You hungry, bro?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah, man. Good discussion. If I got the time, I'm gonna try to finish up one of these songs, and then the next song that I'm gonna work on is the Wake and Bake track. I'm really gonna try to have it ready for next week. But it just depends on what Kamikaze, if Kamikaze can get to it too. So we don't want to rush nothing, but we do got something in the works. We do have a project in the works for sure, and it's like on it's gonna be a special project. And Jake's, you got to be ready for the voice note too, because you're gonna be on that. You're gonna be on that Wake and Bake.
Yeah, just say the word.
Yeah. I'm definitely say it to you. I just been, I've been really busy with work, but I'm about to get back in the lab. My schedule is getting solidified in real time, so I'm gonna get back in there and get shit rolling. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could. Have you had some Lemmy and Kamikaze songs today? I missed that.
Oh yeah, you missed it. Where's Too Cold at? Too Cold, you wanna run it? Run it
I like
back.
that one. That my Xbox. My Xbox or what it is.
Hey, that's a Lemmy track. That's a Lemmy track alone. That's a solo track. But I think we definitely coming to the end of this, right? So we can
I'll run it. I'll run the exclusive track when we close out when we wrap it up here.
Hey, Too Cold. Hey, you a Xbox ambassador. That's litty. Like, that's litty. For real. Cause I fuck with Xbox hard. I fuck with all of those projects. I fuck with X Parent too. I fuck with all of those that you said, but Xbox created me an Xbox, so I like got an emotional attachment to them. And they be showing love, you know what I'm saying? And they coming from where we coming from. I'm not trying to exclude nobody racially, but they popping like that. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with them. I fuck with Xbox. I fuck with what they got going on, and and the song that I made for them is one of my favorite songs. So I'm happy that Too Cold was able to get in with them, because Too Cold, I feel like Too Cold getting that ambassador, she really had to earn that one, because I feel like with the XRP, we kind of fit every category. We was XRP rejects, we was XRP rebels. Now we getting accepted. Like, Too Cold had to basically go toe to toe with Xbox to let them know, like, hey, y'all gotta show up, y'all gotta give us our respect. So I'm not gonna say I'm surprised, but I'm just happy. I'm the happiest about that one. You know what I'm saying? She had to earn that one, because that could have went left if they interpreted it the wrong way. But she stood up for what was right, and and Xbox was able to see that. So I'm really happy to hear that she got that. And then there's some uncanny valley people in that group too, so that could have swayed them. So I fuck with Xbox for putting her on like that.
Yeah, I remember that was your PFP. I thought it was Too Colds.
Yeah. Too Cold know what I'm talking about, and you probably know what I'm talking about too, Jakes. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah, nah, I know. I know they in there. That's why I don't go in there that much. And I know one of them is also an ambassador as well. And I'm just like, whatever.
Right. That's what I was seeing. So when you said that, I was like, okay, like these people know, they at least they got some sense. They got some type of sense to look past that, and the truth will always come to the light. As long as we living, it's always, it's room to see that light at the end of the tunnel. But yeah, man, I'm done talking.
Yeah, there's fucking some uncanny shit that happened in the 80s in the music industry. it definitely shook the music industry. You guys remember the R&B group Milli Vanilli? Turned out that it wasn't even them.
Hell yeah, I heard about them, man.
Yep. They
Max
were
B.
just lip syncing, I guess, and yeah, the original artists, they didn't want to use the original artists because I guess they didn't. It's not what the public wanted to see, I guess. Or
Man, so I got a funny ass story for y'all. Jakes might know this shit because he from New York, but Max B, man, I gotta say this shit. Max B is one of my favorite rappers of all time. He the one who created. When you hear people say wave and wavy and all of that shit, he made that shit popping. But he was at odds. He was beefing with Jim Jones and Joel Santana and with really Jim Jones. And they had a dude over there who was singing like Max B. Like they was trying to lip sync him. So it's funny that Crypto Red Eye bought this shit up. Max B came out with an album. He came out with one of his many mixtapes. One of my favorite ones called Public Domain 3. And he going and he called it the art of lip singing. And he got Millie and he and on his cover, on his album cover, he got here lies Millie and here lies Millie Vanilli, like, and here lies Vanilli. And he's like calling them out. And that's how I heard about Millie Vanilli. And then in the skits, he's like making fun of them, saying like Millie Vanilli. Y'all gotta hear that album. Like this shit is like a movie. It's like one of the rap stories that hasn't been told. And I feel like Max B was vindicated, even though I love Dipset. So I love Dipset, like Cameron preferably. But I feel like Dipset got what they deserved when they went against the Locks. I even thought they was gonna win. I know Max B was in jail smiling when the Locks like thrashed them because they it's like they didn't take the craft seriously. And Max B was trying to tell everybody that, like, but nobody listened to him. It's like everybody took his wave and everybody's lip singing trying to do what he's doing. Like it's become a certain wave in music where everybody singing on their own hooks. Like I feel like Max B was a huge proponent of that. He was the main one singing on his hooks. It might not be a voice that you might like to hear, but it takes some getting used to. But I feel like he was the person that was going to put New York back on the map. A lot of people might disagree with me, but he had the wave, he had the style, he was different, and he was the one who put me on the Milli Vanilli. So I had to share that shit real quick. that's my boy.
Some newbie question here. What is the biggest hip hop state in the United States, by the way?
I mean, New York. So if you let me that question, New York is where hip hop was originated in the States. Like nobody can take that away from New York. But New York has ruled, is the hip hop mecca. It's the basketball mecca. It's the mecca of a lot of things. But I think that right now, who's running music in America, who everybody's biting off of, I think that is Georgia. I think that it's Atlanta. Like the trap, you hear everybody. I mean, everybody talking drill and all of that. Drill is cool, but I still think that drill is a hybrid of trap. You know what I'm saying? It got the bass, it got the when you hear the beats, the melodies, it's a hybrid of trap. So like, I still think that the South, when you talk about the whole South as a collective, they have a strangle on the music industry right now. That's what I think. But you could let somebody else answer the question.
Thanks. Anyway, XLemi, I'm just asking because I'm curious. I have no idea, so thanks, Lemmy.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
I agree with that assessment. Because everybody wants to do mumble rap and
Nah, man, I don't like that. I don't like that term, Jakes. I don't like that term. I think that they may be mumbling, people may be mumbling, but like music has evolved so much. It's like everybody don't write on a pen and pad no more. Everybody don't write their rhymes in an iPhone no more. Some niggas might just go up there and just freestyle, and then it's just like, and they might keep that take. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that it's a purpose mumble. It's almost like mumble. The mumble is is the art. You know what I'm saying? When you do music, your voice is an instrument. So like when somebody's playing a tuba or somebody's playing a violin or the cello, it's like it's almost it's a sound. So like the mumble, like if a motherfucker is freestyling and they might fuck up, but it sound good. It's just, I would say that it's just their voice being an instrument. If I want to intellectually put it, I get the mumble, but it's like that mumble might be some shit, might be the hardest part of the song. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
I hear you, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. It's mumbling.
it's still a mumble. Nah, I feel you. I think we can meet halfway with that shit because it's like like music. It's like the shit evolves so much, bro. It's like it's coming from the soul now. The shit is coming from the soul now. Like folks ain't really writing, they going in, they saying like they lines, they like a Kodak Black or you know like a Lil Baby or a Rod Wave. You know, it's more about you felt that shit. You know, you felt you. It's like man, that shit when you hear it, it might resonate with something in your life. It might not be a fabulous bar. It might not be a bar like Fabulous or because Fabulous is like the punchline king. So yeah, I can't. When I think of punchlines, I think of Fab. It wasn't a or Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? Or like, but it's like even with Thug, I keep going to Thug because Thug he may say some shit. You like, damn, what did he just say? But that shit was hard though. Like or Future, you be like, damn, what the fuck did he say? Not even Apple Music knew what he said. They Apple Music just put something up there thinking he said it, but he didn't say that. But
Yeah,
it's like, damn, that shit was hard though. You know what I'm saying? And it was the hardest part of the song.
yeah.
And you just
You just caught up in the flow. I know.
exactly. And you made what they said what you wanted it to be. Like Future could have said, "Oh, fuck up some commas," or you'd be like, "Man, I ran into drama." like you know what I'm saying? Like you make up your own version of the shit. So it's like I feel like it's beauty within that mumble. Cause you might make it up, you might turn it into something that
Oh,
it that, that
yeah. I don't disagree. I mean, it is what it is. It's catchy. You know, it's the trend. You know,
Mhm.
but I mean, still mumble rap.
Nah, for sure, for sure, for sure. It looked like Kamikaze got put out, but Too Cold, if you want to play that song, you can to shut it to close it out.
All right, guys. Looks like we're getting ready to end this wake and bake vibes here. So we are gonna run back the exclusive track of the week, right? Uncanny Valley by Lemmy and Kamikaze, right? So if you guys don't know the Too Cold schedule, it is pinned to my tweet along with a lot of other information in that thread. So go ahead, take a look in that thread pinned to my tweet and bookmark it, save it, retweet it, do whatever you got to do. Today is Thursday, so the next scheduled call I got is gonna be Saturday night with Triple X Rated and Gorilla Jakes for the XRPL pool party, right? And tomorrow evening, the details for the Sunday XRPL cookout will be posted. So keep your eyes out for that. We got 3 projects coming per usual, right? So again, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us for the Wake and Bake vibes, for chilling with us, joining the conversation and vibing with us, right?
Are
Any
we
last
chiming out
words?
already?
Yeah, we're about to get up out of here. Any last words, Lemmy, and then Jake's?
Yeah, man. Hope you enjoy this one, Wolf of God. Hope if you missed the first rendition of Uncanny Valley, I hope y'all enjoy it. Shout out to everybody that's in the room. And with me, I don't really be on social media like that. You're only gonna catch me in the space. You know what I'm saying? You might catch me in any Too Cold space exclusively, but Wake and Bake is where I'll be at. And shout out to Two Cold. Y'all already know. XRPL Legend. Shout out to Gorilla J. Shout out to X-Rated. Crypto Red Eye. Whole gang. Hells, what's good? XRP. Gabs, what's good? And Sinosure. I think that's Sinosure down there. So shout out to all of y'all. Bless up, man.
I'm not too good to catch myself, so but as you said, you might find me in the spaces. But thanks, guys, so much for today. Appreciate it, and see you guys next Thursday. One of my favorite spaces. So shout out to everyone.
Yeah, for sure. We gon' play the song before we get up out of here, so you can catch it. Go ahead, Jakes.
Word. Shout out to the whole crew. Let's go. Run it.
All right. Yep. Shout out to everybody in the house today. Appreciate y'all. Here we go. Uncanny Valley.
The trap tsunami.
Turn it down a little bit, Control.
Valley, work out my brain, no belly. Food for thought, X-Bot, I ain't talking rally. I'd rather eat a salad, a lot of goes to tally. Watch what you saying, who you talk to, they bought Marley Jammy. Good over evil, uncanny valleys ain't smooth. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute that they are real human.
I don't think that they know that everything is a go. Everybody's in a rush and I be taking it slow. Yeah, what do you know? Nothing though. Please don't call me bro, cause homie, you ain't kin. Where do I begin? I ain't from the dark side, I ain't Anakin. I have an adventure time, you can call me Finn. I go with the flow because life is sink or swim. I don't see them glow, I can see they light is dim. Seek answers externally, but they don't look within. We ain't them, all we do is win. They ain't making moves, standing still like mannequins.
Good over evil, uncanny valleys ain't smooth. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute that they are real human. Uncanny valley, work out my brain, no belly. Food for thought, X-Bot, I ain't talking rally. I'd rather eat a salad, a lot of goes to tally. Watch what you saying, who you talk to, they bought Marley Jammy. Like Young Thug and Gunner, Stone Cold, Steve Austin and Stunner. I kick it by straight to the curb, like the only black NFL punter. Ancient artificial intelligence, cannot be negligent. Talking about Tyler, so talking about deadlifts. I am a god, I gotta stay reverent, can I be hesitant? When you write, make sure you print legibly. That's my John Hancock, XRPL X-Bot. Went from the attic crew to Greece and Attica. These rhymes like pancakes, I flip them like a spatula. Gnarly radical, Euripides tragical. Escalate it up and I trap music flows, look what I got. Mims, this is why I'm hot. Beat, boop, I'm not a bot. Resistance is futile, being a Borg is cool now. Going on tours, obsolete. Sonar Muse on many streets. XRP, drip, drop, gay hood, that's where I be. And I'm ballin' like I'm skilled to my looters, little flip. Going straight to my flesh spot, I really can't see y'all. Uncanny valley, work out my brain, no belly. Food for thought, X-Bot, I ain't talking rally. I'd rather eat a salad, a lot of goes to tally. Watch what you saying, who you talk to, they bought Marley Jammy. Good over evil, uncanny valleys ain't smooth. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute that they are real human. Uncanny valley, work out my brain, no belly. Food for thought, X-Bot, I ain't talking rally. I'd rather eat a salad, a lot of goes to tally. Watch what you saying, who you talk to, they bought Marley Jammy.
All right, all right. There it
Wow,
is there, y'all.
I love the new song.
Yes, that is the exclusive track of the week, right? Exclusive number 18, because this is the 18th Wake and Bake call, right? So, with that being said, guys, we are up out of here. Kamikaze has already exited, right? He's having network problems. Lemmy, Gorilla Jakes, Red Eye, Hales, HR6, Wolf of God, Gab, and Sino Shore, and all the people that was in here earlier joining the conversation and vibing in with us that was just in listener mode. We appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate all of y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. You feel me? Whatever you do, be safe in these crypto streets and DYOR, right? So I'll catch y'all in the crypto streets. I'll probably put a call up later and come hang out with y'all so we can vibe out. So until next time, guys, we are done with the Wake and Bake vibes. We gone, y'all.